introducing you to what ClassPass is, and then telling you a little bit about what we've done partnering with other studios before, and then how we could specifically help your studio, the Pilates room, with our product. So our membership, ClassPass, was founded by Halia. So basically she was a ballerina who decided that she wanted to try different fitness methods, and she was looking for a way to try out a bunch of different studios without buying memberships to multiple studios. And so she came up with this idea of basically a gym membership without a physical gym. So it would be where you just go to different studios. And so basically she took this idea and she created ClassPass. So what ClassPass is a gym membership where you have access to all different studios. So we have an entire range of studios, over 200 studios in the San Diego area that people can go to, and it's an unlimited membership to those studios. So the number one question that we always get about an unlimited membership is, isn't that bad for the business? Like, how do you deal with that? And so the way that we deal with an unlimited membership is that each customer is only allowed to go to a studio 3 times. So this allows the customer to try out the studio, but to not buy ClassPass as a way to get rid of the buying a membership to that particular studio. So this wouldn't take away from people who are buying a monthly membership to your studio. So ClassPass ranges from about $79 to $99 per month for the unlimited classes, and So we wanted to show you a little video to kind of introduce you to ClassPass. This is actually not in the San Diego area, but it shows you in a different area what's happening with ClassPass.
That's it, it's upper right. Just sometimes it's up, but it doesn't register, so you have to push it and then it knows it. Yeah.
Well, ever get tired of going to the same old gym, doing the same workout routine, or taking the same class? Well, then there's something new in Kansas City just for you. It's called ClassPass, a pass to many different gyms across the city. From intense cardio to toning to yoga, there's a workout class for everyone. And now you can take them all without joining every gym in town.
I think it's a great way for people to experience different kinds of workouts.
It's called ClassPass, a pass to classes like this one at many Kansas City gyms.
I think it's great because everybody wants to switch it up. You might want to try something different. You may have a gym membership somewhere, and so you're not willing to join another gym. So it gives you a great opportunity to kind of shop the market for what best suits you for a fitness studio.
This class at Fusion Fitness in Overland Park is just one of the classes the pass will get you into. The concept first launched in New York City, eventually spreading to more than 20 other cities across the country.
And they were having this huge influx from Kansas City of people wanting it, so they had 1,500 requests for it to be brought to Kansas City.
The $79 pass gets you into 10 classes. Many of these ladies say they will consider getting one.
I try to have a variety of classes. I like yoga and cardio.
After launching in Kansas City just last week, many gyms across the city already signed up to take part. A pass to a whole new way of working out.
The main goal is that everybody's fit and active, and if this helps get more people off the couch and get more people fit, then we're all about it.
And you can ask your gym about how to sign up for ClassPass, or just look for this story on kshb.com.
So we hope that gives you a little bit more insight into what ClassPass is. So the next thing that we wanted to go into is we wanted to talk to you a little bit about what our process has been with studios in the past, and then we can talk specifically about your studio. So the way that ClassPass works is that we ask for a bulk discount on classes. So we begin with a 50% discount from what you would charge for a normal member. And then after the first month of using ClassPass, if you're satisfied with the customers that you're getting into your studio and how it's working, and if we're satisfied with how many customers are going to your studio, then we can talk about the rate, and it becomes negotiable after that first month to whatever you feel would benefit your studio best. So the other thing is that we allow the they offer to ClassPass users. So this allows for when you have that class that's right after work when people are going to the gym and you always fill it with your members. We don't want to take that away from you. And so this allows you to pick those classes that you consistently only have 10 of 20 spots filled, and you can give us those 10 spots to fill for you. We also deal with cancellations and no-shows, which result in, so if someone cancels a class without a 24-hour notice, they're charged $15. And if they just end up not showing up to your studio, they're charged $20. And so those fees go directly to you, and in order to compensate for those spots that you thought you were going to be filling that you actually didn't fill that day.
So we're now going to go into why we feel that you should develop a relationship with us. So we did a lot of research on the Pilates room prior to this meeting, and so we kind of want to go through some specifics based on your particular company. So we noticed that right now you guys are actually working with Groupon to allow discounted pricing for new customers. Our CEO actually said this because a lot of studios at one point were using sites like Groupon and Living Social, and we think that Groupon isn't a platform that customizes to the customer, but ClassPass is. ClassPass makes it unique and easier for people to get exactly what they're looking for, and in that way it's securing loyal customers and not just a one-time customer. So we chose the top 3 reasons why you think that you should develop a relationship with us. The first, it's a source of marketing. So it's a free source of marketing to you. So we have a tap on the specific part of the industry, and we think that by putting your studio on our list that we can offer, that we're able to market to this particular niche. Second, every single time one of our class passers go into one of your classes, we actually collect data right after the class is over. So if anywhere from how did the teacher do during the class, do you think there should be water offered, was it too intense? And so based on these particular needs, you're able to take this data and use it for your studio and enhance your studio to what an incoming consumer would like. And third, it fills the empty space that you would normally experience in one of your classes. And just a huge selling point finally is that we took statistics from all of our customers at ClassPass, and we found that 80% of the original users of ClassPass actually went on to purchase a full-time membership at one of our studios. So it's not just a full-time ClassPass, it was used as kind of a liaison into going and signing up for a membership. Now we're going to kind of talk about the industry as a whole. As I'm sure you're aware, it's a $40 billion industry. So in San Diego alone, it's growing, it's constantly growing. We kind of took some data and looked at the industry, and we found that when someone signs up just for a normal gym membership, that 40% of those people that sign up actually don't even utilize their membership. And that's just something as a whole that we found. It's an intention to go to the gym, but we found that when people signed up for ClassPass, only 10% are not utilizing it, which is a huge turnaround from a normal gym membership. In 2014, we paid about $30 million to studios in the local areas, and in 2015, we estimate about $100 million going back to all the studios. So we did some analysis on your particular studio, and what we did was we took your normal pricing of your studio, and it's based on like a non-discounted rate for an incoming member, and it's basically divided into the number of classes you offer, and I'm sure you're aware of this, and it's based at all locations in the San Diego area. So what we did is we took an average of all these prices, and we found it was about $10.97 per class per person every time they go. We found that there's about 20 people as the cap for every single class, and it results into your revenue, which is about $15,000 per month in just classes alone. So we went to a lot of these classes throughout the month, and what we found is there was about a 25% vacancy in your classes. And so that's an estimated of 350 people per month that you're losing money and there's no one in those classes. So that's about a $2,000 vacancy loss. And what we're proposing to you is what we took that average of $10 per month, and we are proposing that we're going to offer you about $5, which is that original 50% discount,
looked through our different studios that we partner with already, and we found that Club Pilates was one of the biggest people that we partner with currently. And we just wanted to show you that although both Club Pilates and the Pilates Room have studios in different areas, you would have a monopoly in areas such as Encinitas, where you'd be the only Pilates studio on ClassPass up there. And so we just thought that you might want to know kind of what other people in the industry are doing, and also just looking at how this could potentially help your studio, as people could try out both gyms and say, could try out both studios and decide that they liked one over the other and purchase a membership at your studio versus purchasing a membership at Club Pilates. So in summary, we showed you that ClassPass has only 10% of their members not using the membership versus 40% for regular gym memberships. You only have members are only allowed to go to 3 classes at a studio per month. So this wouldn't be a substitute for a regular gym membership. And we showed you that 25% of your classes are currently vacant. So those 25% of your classes could be filled and increase your monthly revenue to almost $2,000 for your studio that you're currently losing in customers that you don't have. We also showed you that we have about 80% of our studios, 80% of our members go on to purchase a monthly membership. So that could be a monthly membership at your studio, which would go up to a full-time membership cost for you. So we want to thank you for listening to our proposal and for hearing everything that we have to say. And